first time we've heard this concept. I had no idea about that. It's a skip. It's so good. It's so sad. Not the most memorable song. I don't like this song at all. Let's rank the rest of the Tortured Poets, the Anthology.
Straight from the Tortured Poets department.
If you'd like to watch how I arrived at this ranking here and the 5 tiers that I did, I'll link below the part 1 to this. Otherwise, all I'll say is all's fair in love and ranking. Let's get started. The Anthology starts off with a bang. It does start off a little slow, but once you hear the end of the first chorus, I am seated. That line of the old habits die screaming, perfect. And I love how each chorus is a little bit different. I love when she switches up the choruses. One of my favorite parts. It's so beautiful, and I love that it just ties back in with a dog, tail between the legs. And it's just weirdly satisfying how she says leaving. And I love how it ends. Dang, that song's so good. I also have 2 blackish dogs. I don't know, can you see him? There's one of them. I don't know where the other one is. We're gonna put her, we'll do 3rd for now. Black dog, perfection. I'm gonna get you back. Let me get a sip of water real fast. That's all I'll say about that. But otherwise, I do like this song. It's a fun, kind of sultry song, very fun lyrics. Love the concept, you know, not the first time we've heard this concept. Regardless, I do still really like this song. And it is fun to hear artists, even if they have the same concept, just the creativity. I'm always amazed at how many different songs there can be about relationships. The Albatross. Honestly, can't really relate to it. The lyrics, meh. The production, meh. I don't know. The song just doesn't really do anything for me. Tend to skip her. So we're gonna put it in. Not my cup of tea. Not a bad song, just it's a skip. Now we get to what is probably her longest song title. Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. This one is really what Here for the Lyrics tier is for. This one, we needed these lyrics to like really fully understand. Gosh, just the like 10 years that, yeah, she and Maddie were thinking about each other. I had no idea about that. The song is a little sleepy, but I will say one thing I'm here for is how it links it back to Maroon. Maroon is one of my favorite songs on Midnights, and I think all of us kind of wondered, who's this song about? Is it kind of her looking back on Red, so maybe about Jake? Now it really makes sense after hearing this song. All along, gosh, Maroon is about Maddie Healy. Never would have thought I'd see the day. That is why I'm drinking some cheap-ass screw top rosé. The song's very revealing. I'm happy with putting her there. Thankful for the song, but it's a little sleepy. How did it end? I love this song. I don't know, I've never heard a song about the concept of how when you break up with someone, like all anyone ever cares about is why they broke up. It's so relatable and so true, and can even apply to death too. If you lose someone young, like I've been through that, and just what surprised me is that everyone, when you tell them that, their first question, guaranteed always first question, even if they're a stranger, is how did they die? And so it's that same thing, that empathetic hunger. Why does everyone only focus on the last 5 minutes of someone's life? I get it, we're all a little curious, but I feel like when someone has gone through a hard thing, is either a breakup or a death, there are better, more thoughtful questions you can ask, like ask them how they're doing. But I love this song so much. I'm gonna put her, I love you. Those are like 3 bridges all back to back that I love. It's one of my favorite parts in How Did It End is the twist on the classic nursery rhymes to the K-I-S-S-I-N-G and having it end in marriage and a baby, D-Y-I-N-G. It's so good, so sad. On a happier note, so high school. This song, I gotta say, I don't usually like songs about high school. I just feel like now, I'm in my 30s, high school was so long ago, but this song, it's just so dang cute. Catchy too. Like, way too often I'm singing. I mean, how can you not like that? It's so fun. And I've seen others say this, where usually when she's first in a relationship, a lot of her songs are more kind of about the anxiety of starting a relationship with someone, like Out of the Woods, Delicate.
Song that I wrote about a relationship that I was in, that the number one feeling I felt in the whole relationship was anxiety.
But this one is just so happy. I do really like it. I'm gonna put her in I Love You. Never thought I'd put a song about high school that high. I Hate It Here. That was a song on first listen. I didn't really like this song, but I do really like kind of having that inner world inside your head. You escape to the escapism of the song. Very pretty melody. This is another catchy one. I find sometimes at work I'll end up singing this.
I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind.
Where I would rank it. I'm gonna do a little moving around. I'm gonna put So High School. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, this is so hard. So Indecisive. I'm gonna put that. I think I'm happy with that. Thank you, aIMee. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I like the concept of the song, the meaning of the song, but I don't know if it's the production and just some of the lyrics. It just feels young to me. Like the capitalizing of the letters was unnecessary. I don't care if the song's about her, if it is. I don't care about that, but who the song's about doesn't impact whether or not I like the song. Although I do like, it can help to know who the song's about, because it can help. I feel like I like songs better or more when I understand them, and so knowing who it's about can help me understand it more, but it won't make me like a song less. So it has nothing to do with who this might be about. It's a skip. I Look in People's Windows. I like this one. It's not like a standout. I'm even just trying to think of like any of my favorite lyrics in this song. Not the most memorable song, but yet I do like it. Let's put that. I like her. I do love the line, I'm addicted to the if only. It's very relatable. It's short and sweet. The Prophecy. If this song had come out when I was in my early 20s, this would have been like my anthem. Really, really loved this song. I'm gonna go in I Love You. Beautiful lyrics. I love how it starts off.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again.
So relatable. Cassandra. I had done this ranking like within the first, even like 2 months. I didn't really like this song. I gotta say, this one's grown on me. And the lyric that I really like is the, when the truth comes out, it's quiet. Can't imagine being a celebrity. It's kind of about just being believed. So I'm going to put it in I Like Her. Peter. This is another one. I didn't love it at first just because songs where the chorus is very repetitive, I just right off the bat, first listen, typically never like them, but I do feel like there's usually a reason why the chorus is repeated, like in Out of the Woods. She's talked about how she keeps repeating it because it's the anxiety of first being with someone and kind of thinking, are we out of the woods yet? You know, over and over. And so I like that with Peter. It's kind of the same thing, that over this, I guess, 10 years with this person, that she kept wondering.
You said you were gonna grow up and you were gonna come find me.
Keeps wondering, like, you said you were gonna come find me. Another year's passed. You said you were gonna come find me. So the repetitiveness, it makes sense. And the bridge really makes the song for me. This one is gonna go. Yeah, wow. Would not have initially put it that high. The bolter. The bolter's kind of random. But I do have to say, it's fun. Put it in I like her. Robin. Nope. I don't like this song at all. I don't relate to it at all. Don't have kids, don't want kids. When I first listened to it, hearing the Way to Go Tiger, I was like, okay, I'm done here. I honestly don't think I've ever listened to the song all the way through. And this is one. I just don't like it. Last song. I'm not gonna do all the remixes and stuff. Manuscript. The song's really pretty. I really like.
But soon it was over. Everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
I don't know why. I love that. She's gonna go to right there. I like her, but kind of at the beginning. So 4 songs and not my cup of tea. I think that looks good. There's my final tier. It stacks out how I thought it would, where I thought more of the standard edition would be in the top tiers. This is fun to do. So let me know if you want me to tier rank other albums. Let me know those albums down below. I'd love to do that. I kind of want to like update my album ranking. I have a video on my channel that I posted before Tortured Poets came out. Been debating where Tortured Poets falls in that, and then even some of the albums I maybe want to switch around. But yeah, seeing it like this and seeing how many are at the top, how many end up in the bottom, you know, that would help make a more educated album ranking video in the future. So yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your rankings. Please leave them below. Thank you. Oh, no wait. How do I want to start this? And then here's where we left off. So if you want to hear me chat more about those songs, maybe you don't. All right, let's like rank. Why am I so awkward? This part starts off right with a bang. Otherwise, what am I trying to say? Blanking on the lyric. I'm wondering, you said you were gonna grow up. Come find me. You haven't come and find. You haven't come and found me.